Yo. Try this one.
Mr. Spencer Hewitt. Now, Spencer, I see one of your fights on YouTube just a minute ago. Look at that one. Research.
Did I win?
Huh? Yeah, you did win. You did win. Miss Aim, this guy can sing, you know, so you gotta give us a little song before anything. Let me just hear it for Mr. Chaz Morton. Yes. My guy from Nottingham, Mr. Paul Daly. Now this guy here, right? But this guy here, you're my guy. You seriously, you're my guy. I see you a couple times. I said, this guy thinks he's sugar and letters, man. Mr. Michael Page. MVP. Now it's a great honor to be here in front of these guys. You guys got. I'm surprised that you was on the show because like you got the phone call and said, right, I'm on it because he's a guy who just likes to go out and fight all the time on the street with the police. I've seen the one with the police on YouTube. Yes. Right. All right. Yes, we do know. Right. So I'm saying this to you now, Mr. Alex Reid, because you've been around for a hot minute now, right? And you've had certain battle scars, you've been in there, but you've got a heart to play the part. What's the importance of you to fight on Bellator for the first time in the UK?
Yo. I'm a consummate performer, entertainer. I love the razzmatazz. I think we all know I like a bit of the clapping of the audience, the cheer of a crowd, and you know, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been a bit of a joke. I feel, maybe not, but in my own heart, the fighter I was once upon a time has disappeared. And I'm like, people don't really, the general public don't recognise me, but the guys had over 300 fights at the highest level all around the world, some of the biggest shows. So, I wouldn't say I've got a chip on my shoulder, but I have a daughter, I have a family, and I want to make them proud, away from all the crazy crap. And if I was, I'm 40, if I was 50, I would ask myself, Alex Reid, you've got this opportunity, I better to approach me, TAP Promotions, and they offered me this. And when they offered me, first of all, I'm 40, I can't even walk straight, my body's smashed, I can't do that. For a week, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I thought to myself, you're 50 years old, and you said to yourself, your 40-year-old self, go on, give it a try. So, you know, I don't want to be 50 and have regret, so this is why I'm doing it. I want to give myself, I was hurting 3 months ago. I'm not hurting in the same places, I'm hurting elsewhere. I can walk better, I couldn't walk probably. Now I'm like, the training has actually made me a lot more fitter, healthier, and it's something I love. I'm a little bit scared because I haven't done it for 4 years. But I'm so alive. That fear, I remember that fear, it's wonderful. It's the biggest high, the lowest low. It's adrenaline, it's what I want to learn, that's what I want to that's what I want to get back into, that's what I'm getting back into and having fun.
You're 40 years old and you're alluding to like you're 40. You know, when you look young to 40, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm 42 now, don't worry. What I'm saying is this. You fighting like, it's a big event. The pressure you're putting on yourself because you're a name. You're a name not only because of fight, but you're a name for, you know what I mean, you're a celebrity now, right? You are. So, do you think you're putting added stress on yourself now, coming back out, retirement's been 4 years? How are you going to manage it?
You know, I mean, I've always thought to overcome adversity, find a challenge. And, you know, this is a challenge, this is a big challenge, and it's scary for me. It's actually really got me super motivated. Yeah, I mean, like, there's going to be like 10, maybe 15,000 people at the O2 Arena, 1.5 million minimum on Channel 5. I don't know how many millions around the world watching it. It's a, whoa. If you go to work on a building site and you have a bad day at the office or bad day at the building site, you'd probably get away with it. If you have a bad day in the cage in front of all those people, you get some crap. So it's pressure and it's scary. I mean, a lot of fighters say they're not scared, they have no fear. They might not have fear about being hurt, being hit, but I'm sure they're going to have performance fear of losing. If you're going to run a race, you're not going to hurt anyone, but you're going to be scared you're going to lose. It's the same sort of feeling. I have to perform, and that's part of the challenge. That's part of the appeal of it, the risk.
So is this a one-off fight for you, or are you looking to say, right, I'm coming back, God willing I get the win, I'm going to establish myself and keep on campaigning and keep on fighting for Bellator?
Well, they approached me with a free fight deal. I was like, you know what? I've made vast improvements in the last month. Like I said, a couple of months ago, I couldn't even walk properly because my back was in such bad shape. And I'm starting to do things I haven't done for a couple of years. So I'm seeing how it goes. I mean, I'm open-minded to that. Let's take one fight at a time. Ideally, in my heart, I mean, that's a bit wishy-washy to say that. I'm into all this self-belief stuff, hypnosis, EFT, NLP, all that. Yeah, I'm seeing myself right up there for the next few years, but just take it one stage at a time, one step at a time.
I respect that as you're taking one step at a time, but I'm still going to be as cocky to ask you, if you could pick one fight out there, God willing, after this win in Bellator and Attack Promotions, what fight would it be for you?
Well, I'm not the fighter I once was, and I can't do the same things, but I'm learning new things, and I've got a wealth of experience. I'm extremely tough, and it's fun to be a new fighter. It's like I'm becoming a beginner again, but I've got these attributes. So I've got an idea I want, but I'm not ready yet. I mean, I've been called out by 12.
Give us some names. Give me some names.
12 fighters have called me out in the UK, and well, there's actually like international fighters got called out by Phil Baroni. There's been a lot of fighters call me out, and I'm like, understandably, if I was their promoter or their manager, I'd want to fight Alex Reid because he hasn't fought for 4 years. He's old. He's got a name. You're not going to get martial arts media, athletic media. You're going to get mainstream media. You know, they're going to. What's his name, man? Ian Martell's. If I don't knock him out, don't pay me. I don't know. He's the BAMMA world champion. He offered me out again. Same sort of thing. I've had all these champions. Listen, I haven't fought for 4 years. Let's get real. Jack Marshall, I'm a big fan. He was once the BAMMA champion. I said in an interview, he fought the same people as me. He lost to Tom Watson, and he lost to Xavier Fupicum, who I had a no contest with because he pumped me in both eyes. But I just wobbled him. So I said, if that fight could happen, I did better against both the opponents he lost to. That'd be a good fight. And I've got a lot of slated abuse. Let's face it, he's been fighting steadily for 4 years. He's extremely active, and he's hungry. I've been out of the game. I mean, and I'm also an avid fan and supporter of Jack Marshman. He's an ex-paratrooper, is like myself. But there's one fight I really would like, and I think it would be. There's 2 fights actually. 2 fights. I wonder if you can guess which one they are.
What did you say? Frank Shamrock.
Not Frank Shamrock. No, I've fought both of them before. One is Mark Weir. Do it for the old boys. Mark Weir. He was a K-Trades world champion once upon a time, and the other one is, should I say it? Yeah. Tom Watson. But let's see how. Look, I'm not on that level at the moment. Let's just take it one step at a time. And I fully respect if he said that to me, he'd laugh at me. But we can dream, we can wish. And I'm a big dreamer and a big wisher, and I work hard. So let's see what happens.
You certainly do. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it for Alex Reid. Pass the microphone along there. You can just pass the microphone along there.